Electricians from across south central Wisconsin are gathering in Madison to celebrate a major milestone. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 159 is celebrating its 125th anniversary at Alliant Energy Center. The union has represented Wisconsin electricians since 1900. And the event honors generations of workers who have powered communities across the region.
It's marking a huge milestone. I mean, not many organizations can say they've been around this long, so we are proud to be able to mark this achievement and looking forward to the next 125.
Special guest speakers, including Governor Tony Evers and Dane County Executive Melissa Agard, took to the stage to honor the union's history and future.
It is through that collective action that we prove that when we invest in one another, when we invest in our workers, and when we give them a voice at the table, we are investing in stronger families, communities, and a stronger future.
Officials say they hope IBEW Local 159 will continue to grow and support workers for generations to come. And coming up next on the morning show,